Hi, I'm Grant from HDFineWorkouts.com, and today I'm going to show you two breakfasts that I use during the week. We're going to do oatmeal made from scratch, and we're going to do a protein shake made from scratch. We're going to start with the oatmeal. Breakfast, we know, is one of the most important meals of the day. A lot of people don't eat breakfast thinking that's the best way to lose weight, when in fact it's just the opposite. If you're going to be losing body fat, you have to eat, and breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It should also be the meal that has the largest amount of calories. So we have a big breakfast, we have a smaller lunch, and dinner should actually be one of our smaller meals of the day. For the oatmeal, I'm going to use quick oats. We don't want to use prepackaged oatmeal because prepackaged oatmeal often is loaded with sodium and has a lot of nutrition already taken out of it. So again, we're using quick oats. We're going to start with about 1.25 cups of quick oats. We're going to put it in boiling water, which I'll do right now. And to stir that in. To that we're going to add 1/4 cup each of pumpkin seeds, which is one of the highest sources of protein of all seeds, and 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds. So now we're adding good fats and some protein to our oatmeal. We're also going to add about 1/2 cup of raisins. You could also use some chopped apricots or any other kind of fruit that you wish to use. Today I'm going to be using the raisins. To that I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon, so a little bit of cinnamon added to the pot. Now I'm going to stir it, and you really should stir it frequently. It's going to take about 7 or 8 minutes to make this oatmeal. Okay, once you get the oatmeal boiling, turn the heat down. So put all your ingredients in first, and then turn the heat down to about a medium to low setting, or even low to a simmer setting. And just stir occasionally. Okay, it's been about 7 or 8 minutes now, and the oatmeal's at the consistency that I like to have to eat. So I'm going to now take it out of the pot, and I'm going to show you the serving is. The serving size is really 1/2 cup. So here's 1/2 cup of oatmeal, and I'll put it in a bowl. Oftentimes people eat 2 to 3 times the serving size that they really do need. Okay, so 1/2 cup of oatmeal is approximately that much in one of these bowls. Now this is a big bowl, but that's approximately what 1/2 cup of oatmeal is. I'm not really a calorie counter, but I know what portion sizes are. Now with the oatmeal, you have an option. You can add, I usually will add about 2 tablespoons of ground flax, again to get some good fats in the oatmeal. It's also good for digestion. Along with that, I will also have a piece of toast. This is homemade wheat-free, gluten-free bread. In the bread there is some pumpkin seeds and some sunflower seeds. To that I've added about a tablespoon or so of almond butter and a little bit of jam. You can also add peanut butter. We use organic peanut butter. So then I've got a very healthy breakfast. To drink, I'm going to have about 300 milliliters of water, and then I'm going to top it off with about 2 cups of green tea. And that's my very nutritious, healthy breakfast, and I'll usually have that 2 or 3 times a week. This is the second breakfast that I would have a couple of times a week. It's going to be a protein shake along with a piece of toast and 2 cups of green tea. To make the protein shake, and there's a lot of variation that you can do in protein shakes, but I use a product called Ryza. I'm going to put about 2 cups in. You could use almond milk, or you could just use regular milk. But I'm going to put in about 2 cups in. To that I'm going to add about a cup and a half, 2 to 3 servings of spinach. To that I'm going to add a frozen banana. You could use any kind of fruit that you want. I'm using frozen banana today. Put it all together in the blender. We're going to blend it. For this blender, it takes only about a minute to do so. The protein that I'm going to use is whey protein. You can use rice protein, you can use hemp protein, but I'm going to use whey protein today. I'll just put in 1 scoop. We always put the protein in last so that it really doesn't get denatured like it normally would if you put it in for the full 60 seconds. And again, my blender only takes 60 seconds to do so. Put the top back on, and I'm going to blend it now for about another 20 seconds or so. Okay, it's all done. So I'm going to pour about 300 ml of the shake into a glass. The rest I'll put in the fridge and use it later during the day. So I'll have enough for at least another serving for snack in the afternoon or snack later on in the morning. So I'll have my protein shake. I'll have my piece of toast with almond butter and jam on it. And I will have 2 cups of healthy green tea. And that's my second breakfast that I use 2 to 3 times a week.